Hey, this is Peyton from C and Code, and today we're going to be making a guessing game. Alright, so let's get started. So first I'm going to show you how it works. In here you can guess between 1 and 5. It's a number type, so it can't go above 1 or above 5 or below 1, and if they try to enter in something else, value must be less than or equal to 5. They try to enter below 1, like -6, must be greater than or equal to 1. So if you enter in 1, your guess is incorrect. The correct answer is 5. Try again. And then we can just keep entering in 1 till we get it right. And then if you guess it correctly, it says, you guessed correctly, play again, then go to play again. And if you try to enter in a blank field, it just redirects you back to the index page, and then if you try to go to the page, which is called gen.php, gen for generator, it just sends you back to index if you try to go without entering in all of this information here. So let's get started. First, we're going to create a file called index.php, and we'll go ahead and save that. Saved it in my htdocs folder. You'll save it in your htdocs folder. I saved it in tutorials and guessing game. And then we will go ahead and open some HTML tags. My text editor enters in all this by itself for me. You'll probably have to type all this manually though, unless you have Sublime Text. I think they just had this in the 3rd version, or maybe not. I don't know. And then we'll say the title is guessing game, and then we can go inside the body. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make 2 divs. First one's going to be called header, and our header will just be h1 tag that says guessing game. Like I said, we'll just call the div header. And then we'll make another div with some form tags inside of it, and we'll call this div guess. And then inside of the form, we're going to have 2 input fields. The first one will be, the type is going to be number. The name, we'll call it guess. The min for minimum is equal to 1, and then the maximum is going to be 5. So they can't enter in a number lower than 1 or more than 5. Style, we'll give it a width of 100 pixels. Placeholder is equal to guess 1 to 5. And then we'll give it a couple line breaks there. And then next, we'll have an input type equal to submit, name equal to submit, style equal to we'll set that in later to the under the style tags, or you can create a CSS file if you want, but I'll just add it all into the same document because it's a pretty basic file. And then we'll just give it a value of guess. So let's see what we have so far. Okay, so that looks kind of bad, so we'll add some style to it real quick. Under your head tags, or inside your head tags, you're gonna add style tags. Style type equals text / CSS, and then we'll say dot header because we gave this class name the class of header. We'll say position is equal to absolute. We'll say left 50%, top 44%. Now left and top are basically since we use left and top, that'll only completely center objects if your content is only 1 by 1 pixels, which it almost never is. So basically you need to translate it, because left and top are only the parent container's metrics, but the percentages in the translate function are of the element itself. So what you do is you type transform translate, and then there's 2 parameters in this, and since we said left is 50%, now you type negative 50%, and then the second parameter, since we made it top 44%, we make it negative 44%. And then so it works in other browsers. WebKit transform translate negative 50%, negative 44%. Okay, and then we're going to go to guess. We'll say position absolute. Say left 50% and top is equal to 56%. And then we can just go ahead and copy and paste this. Except we're going to change this to 56 and this to 56. So now we can go back to this. Okay, so let's try adding a break after that. We'll go ahead and give it another break. Okay, that should be fine, except for the submit button's a little more to the left, just because I'm fucking OCD, I'm going to make it more towards the center as well. So To do that, we're going to have to go back into here and say style equals position absolute left 25%. Alright, see what happens if we take these breaks out now, because alright, cool. Yeah, we can take those breaks out and that'll be fine. Okay, so I will finish mainly the PHP aspect of it in the next and last tutorial for the PHP guessing game. Thanks, I'll see you next time.